folks, a few years ago, Benny played down here. Had a wonderful time, and through the years, several people have asked me, man, can you get John Prine down here? Well, I tried and I couldn't afford it, but this is the next best thing you can get. This is our John Prine, Mr. Benny Skyn.
Hey, thank you, Lloyd. This is my life story in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Which many of you know is too long for the radio. That's all right. Well, I walked into Pittsburgh with a guitar in my hand, my holy angel, nowhere to be seen. Some drunk broke my glasses on the bus ride into town. Well, I wouldn't take a drink of his liquor, and he got mean, damn mean. Well, I joined up with a show band full of hard time dreamers. They needed someone pure and 17. They took me to the road of dreams and loneliness and wicked ways. I've been washing my hands ever since, and they won't come clean. No, no. My wounds might heal if I could only keep on walking. Never turn my head to look behind. But if my feet should freeze, I'll get there on my knees. I'm heading on for better troubled times. Oh, yeah. Well, I went on through the East Coast with a briefcase in my hand, door to door. Taught me how to look a man in the eye. Well, I knocked on doors and I knocked on doors. There's a very good chance I even knocked on yours. Got jailed 3 times for dressing in a suit and tie. Well, I went on down to Winston-town, Salem, North Carolina, home to the cigarette factories. Well, I worked out working and I came up broke. And when the winter time comes, it ain't no joke, Lord. Give me a gallon of kerosene, begging you, please, please, please. My wounds might heal if I could only keep on walking. Never turn my head to look behind. But if my feet should freeze, I'll get there on my knees. I'm heading off for better troubled times. All right. Well, I went to work for Uncle Sam, and I floated out to sea. My sanity must have been left somewhere on shore. Well, I liked TV, but it wasn't the same. No one ever gave me a cute nickname. And when the ship pulled out of 3, I got there by 4 after 4. I got on the highway headed east and stopped at a restaurant, had me a feast. When I left that place, I had a 20 in a pocket of change. Stopped at Knoxville, went to a bar, and the people said, boy, you're gonna be a star. And 3 years later, got a 20 in a pocket of change. Now all these things that come to pass, kinda like chewing on broken glass, and the more I chew, the less I seem to mind. But if I live another 10 years, I'll look back laughing at all my fears and thank the Lord for all these troubled times. All right. My wounds might heal if I could only keep on walking. Never turn my head to look behind. But if my feet should freeze, I'll get there on my knees. I'm heading on for better troubled times. Well, I'm heading on for Nashville for better troubled times. normally do this song in the daytime, but we're going to try it out. It's about Dracula moving to the Caribbean. Please excuse me for staring at you. It's been so long waiting, but I've been watching your every move for so long now. Your heart beats like an infinite drum. It's been so loud, pounding. I can tell it through the touch of your thumb. It's been so long now. In the daytime, nothing can faze me. I sleep through it all. In the nighttime, I fly like the eagle. In the daytime, nothing can faze me. I sleep through it all. Fly like the eagle. You look different, though you look quite the same. It's been so long waiting. My heart quickened when they mentioned your name. It's been so long now. So long now. Yeah, I remember a song you would play. So long waiting, but surely time up and wash that away. So long. In the daytime, nothing can faze me. I sleep through it all. In the nighttime, I fly like the eagle. Nothing can faze me. I sleep through it all. In the daytime, I fly like the eagle. Go on now. So the daylight will be here again, so loud, pounding. Until the next time I see you, my friend, it's been so long, so long. There is no mercy in love, so it seems so long waiting. But I shall keep you in all of my dreams. It's been so long now. Can face me, I sleep through it all. Oh, nighttime, I fly like the eagle. Oh, daytime, nothing can face me, I sleep through it all. Oh, nighttime, I fly like the eagle. Fly like the eagle. Fly like the eagle. Fly like the eagle. I wrote this song coming back from Nashville one night. I hope you like it. I wrote a song in the morning, and it brought a tear to the eyes of those who listened almost every single night. but sometimes one, sometimes two, sometimes there was no one who would hear me through the noise of their delight. And when you try to help the truth along with art, working a song, was I wrong to feel like lying was the only way to go? I'd like some wine and caviar, a big old house with a big old bar, and a place to hear my song on the radio. So I got greedy, down to business, started reading books on how to write songs. One page at a time, I learned how to make words sound the same. Started writing, never seen a rodeo song. Beer drinking, unthinking rodeo song. Mary had a little lamb, a rodeo song. Last call, yee-haw, rodeo song. Noon hanging church singing rodeo song. A mirror prepping, two-stepping rodeo song. I've never seen a rodeo in my life. When I make a lot of money, I'm gonna buy me a one-way ticket to the southern skies, where I'll try to hide my shame, where no one knows and no one cares, and the only stares are coming from the other hideaways who never say their names. When the IRS by chance comes to take my pants, I'll go walking on with nothing left to say. Down to the Chattahoochee, far from Revolution, where no one thinks they're living in the USA. I'll start writing about things they want to hear, like having affairs in pickup trucks, drinking north of Dixie beer. Just your typical Southern Baptist revival tune here. Good for chasing coon, howling at the moon. By the time they discover my intentions, I'll be cracking jokes with the KKK at the GOP convention, singing never seen a rodeo song. Beer drinking, unthinking rodeo song. Mary had a little lamb, a rodeo song. Last call, yee-haw, rodeo song. Noon hanging church singing rodeo song. A mirror prepping, two-stepping rodeo songs. I never seen a rodeo in my life. Now, folks, please take in mind, I don't begrudge anyone writes a song about a rodeo as long as they've been to one. Once, twice would be nice. But when I'm looking in the mirror, I hope I can tell between my faces after all is said and done. And I wonder if I hear that song that told me right from wrong, when I was singing for a reason, for the fighting, for the fun. You know, money comes and goes, and you can fit the whole world up your nose, and then some, and then some. And if I never go so far as outside this great big yard, I said the words I had to say and never made a dime for wrong. I think I can get it one more time. I never made it down for wrong. One more time, we got. I never made it down from. Ooh, that's a rap, a rodeo song. A noon hanging church singing rodeo song. Mary had a little lamb, a rodeo song. A last call, yee-haw, rodeo song. A mirror prepping, two-stepping rodeo song. I never seen a rodeo song. I never seen a rodeo in my life. You know, I never seen a rodeo song. Called me up from West Virginia and said, Benny, We got to get together and do some of the old rock and roll that we used to do back in the day. I said, okay. I said, that's all fine and dandy and everything, but Pat, we ain't played rock and roll in 20 years. We got together anyway. He threw a drumstick in. But I wrote this song to commemorate the event. One more time. It's about alcohol, tobacco, firearms. Well, you can't sell liquor to a 10-year-old on a TV show, but you can water it down with a big top woman and some cut-off jeans. Her teeth won't fit on the TV screen. Now everybody's talking about the guy I've been. Love you, love you, love you. Ooh, you're my best friend. But ain't nobody helping me when I'm walking into the walls. I'm just a dead man laughing. Got to keep on laughing. Got to laugh at it all. A 10-foot model in a cowboy hat, big fat chick, but you can't see that. He's talking to the kiddies in the high school halls. Smoke this kind or you got no balls. Everybody's going to the vending machine. Same old story, just a different scene. Ain't nobody looking ching, walking in a walls. I'm just a dead man laughing. Got to keep on laughing. Gotta laugh at it all. Crying, I'm just some joker that's dying. Don't wanna hear it at all. I'm just a dead man laughing. Like it's Mexico, cruising slow, laid back low, with the backseat rider and the punk-ass grin, hanging out the window with a gun in his hand. Downtown heard another shotgun boom, police saying help will be his too. Everybody give him some room, walking in a wall. I'm just a dead man laughing, got to keep on laughing, gotta laugh at it all. Don't wanna hear no crying, I'm just some joker that's dying. Don't wanna hear it at all. Just a dead man laughing, a dead man laughing, dead man laughing, just a dead man laughing, just a dead man laughing. It's a song about my old apartment building down in Knoxville, Tennessee. The people that used to live there, including me. Now Mamie's been here 45 years and counting. She occupies most every single room here. She takes up all the money 12 times a year, and her 82nd birthday was in June. From Al Capone to men walking on the moon, we all pray she won't be moving out soon. Well, her eyesight hadn't been too good for years now. Ah, who am I kidding? Doesn't even work at all. She's never smoked one cigarette, cared for dancing men. She's never felt the taste of the alcohol. She believes in God, never ever broke the law. And the pimps and the hoes are creeping outside the walls. In the neighborhood, the only one we had, from good to bad, to crazy mad in the USA. Well, I remember how we prayed when I was going to the 2nd grade, and that pledge we made, how did that go? Well, I just don't know, you know, I can't recall. Sounds like a liberty and justice for us all. Now Bob flew in the war against the Japanese. They say he's got more money than he knows about. Well, he goes out to the golf course in a red Mercedes Benz, and the reason he keeps staying here no one knows. Why, he could buy this place in the morning if he chose. Instead of going to the laundromat, he buys brand new clothes. Well, he heard the sound of trouble on a Saturday summer night, and he went outside out of curiosity. Well, he saw some fool with a tire tool hiding in the avenue, and when the police came looking for the enemies, they drew their guns, moving in, yelling, "Freeze!" Grabbing old Bob and throwing him to his knees. In the neighborhood, the only one we had, from good to bad, crazy mad in the USA. Well, I remember how we prayed when I was going to the 2nd grade, and that pledge we made, how did that go? Well, I just don't know, you know, I can't recall. Sounds like a liberty and justice for us all. Well, we locked the doors at 6 o'clock on the weekdays, and on the weekends we had to move it up to 4. And if crack cocaine were a singer's name on Bourbon Street, we wouldn't have to hide in the confines of our home. But we could keep our pride and walk these streets alone, without a 45 and the need for a cellular phone. In the neighborhood, the only one we had, from good to bad, crazy mad in the USA. I remember how we prayed when I was going to the 2nd grade, and that pledge we made, how did that go? Well, I just don't know, you know, I can't recall. Sounds like a liberty and justice for us all. It's looking like a liberty and justice for us all. This man right over here is an integral working part of the Goose Creek Symphony. Just happened to show up. This song's for you. Well, you'd think that I'd learn from these songs that I sing. You'd think I'd give up this same old routine. My hair is getting grayer. I'm just as green as a newborn screaming out loud. I've had enough romance to fill up this room, and I've had 2 brides. And I once was a groom. When I walk into church, they break out the broom, sweep me on out of their crowd. This life that I lead has killed a few men, but I'm still breathing out. I'm still breathing in. If I could sing it all over again, I'd sing it again. Well, I walked into court and I walked out to jail. I walked out of good luck and straight down to hell. Don't like how you look, I don't like how you smell, and I don't like the looks of this cell. Well, I know right from wrong, I just can't seem to choose, and the devil keeps laughing while I sing the blues, and giving me things I can't refuse. If only he'd pay for my bill one time. This life that I lead has killed a few men, but I'm still breathing out. I'm still breathing in. If I could sing it all over again, I'd sing it again. I've made lots of friends, but they've all come and gone. When I find me a new one, some don't stay too long, so I'll make up my own in the words of a song, sing out when I'm all alone. So you can call me a loser and call me a freak, and when you hang up that phone, well, you can call me next week. If I see you out walking, I'll kiss on your cheek, and we'll drink to the troubles we've known. This life that I lead has killed a few men, but I'm still breathing out. I'm still breathing in. If I could sing it all over again, I'd sing it again. I'd sing it again. I'd sing it again. Well, I've only been up here for 30 minutes. I guess it's time to tune this thing. This song's about me, my ex-girlfriend, her mother, Jesus, and Tom T. Hall. I saw her drag a fiddle bow and she was just a child, running free, growing wild. Her mama there beside her, standing so proud, on key, singing out loud, and I was standing on the outside looking in, with a guitar in my hand and a wide open grin, and it took me to a time when I was just about her age, 10 years old, up on stage, singing songs of wisdom I did not know at all, written by Jesus and Tom T. Hall. Now, had you ever heard a Tom T. Hall song? If you listen to his words, you might write a song too. Jesus, he just planned out the whole thing. 1989, he said, you got a song to sing, kid. And I walked into the restaurant that night with a vision in my heart, but nothing in my sight. And that fiddle girl played a song I hadn't heard before, with no words, no score, and I do not know who wrote the thing, but I could have swore it come from Jesus and Tom T. Hall. 10 years later, here they came, and that fiddle girl was moving on like a double-engine train. Life had washed her fiddle from my mind, but her mama's name reminded me. After all that time, I played a song I hadn't played in years. And that fiddle-playing girl, she was all ears, with her eyes wide open, her feet keeping time. Her teeth were gleaming with every rhyme, and the words I was singing were not mine. No, no, they came from Jesus and Tom T. Hall. I thought I saw my shadow at her feet, and I fell in fast, way too deep. Her mama hanging on to memories, played that fiddle girl like a fiddle, if you please. I may have been a pawn beside the queen, fighting with a power stronger than I dreamed, with my ammunition running out and nothing left to sell. My little white-laced hanky was looking like hell. My battle armor falling off, I tucked in my tail. And even though I'm bleeding, I can't help wishing well. Me and Jesus, Tom T. Hall. Me and Jesus and Tom T. Hall. This song in 2000 on the Gay Street Bridge up in Knoxville, Tennessee, down in Knoxville. I started writing a song on the north side, and I finished it on the south side. You know? It's a long bridge. Plenty of places to contemplate. Well, you can take my heart, bleed it dry. You can have your way until I die. You can bar the door and I won't ask why. You see, the more I lose, the more I try. I'll always be a soldier. I'll always be a soldier. I'll always be a soldier on your front line. So you can lock me up, lock me down, spill my blood on this prison ground. When the heavens roar with the trumpet sound, well, if I have my way, I'm gonna stick around, babe. I'll always be a soldier. I'll always be a soldier. I'll always be a soldier on your front line. If I tumble down with a broken wing, well, you can laugh and cry, shout, sing. Wave goodbye with a diamond ring. You see, the test of time, it won't change a thing. No, I'll always be a soldier. I'll always be a soldier. I'll always be a soldier on your front line. I'll always be a soldier on your front line. The only thing I got to say, drive safe. Don't drink while you're driving safe. Well, the Paddy Wagon smelled like carbon monoxide. Rotten teeth, it was a bumpy ride. And for some dumb reason, I felt safe in the dark. I wished I had a cigarette and something to spark. I got junkies on the left of me and the crackheads to the right. Can't understand a word. I think there might be a fight. And I'm handcuffed and shackled. I think that mother ran a red light. Somebody smells like chicken. Never fails. I get chained to work out the size of Orson Welles. Well, I hear whistle blowing. The trains are coming through, but we ain't slowing down for nothing. Ain't there nothing I can do? I'm wearing out the full name of Jesus Christ. Well, I know I've said it 20 times, but I ain't said it right. And I'm handcuffed and shackled. I think that mother ran a red light. But you think I'd murder Jesus, Mother Mary too. Well, I think I'm gonna make it, but I don't have a clue. I'm singing Bob Marley gonna be alright, but I might shake his hand before the end of this night. And I'm handcuffed and shackled. I think that mother ran a red light. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh man, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Can't quite tell. Judging from the heat, judging from the smell, somebody needs a shower, and it might be me, but I ain't gonna take one till they set me free. I'm sick of being wrong, I'm sick of being right, I'm sick of being sick. So hold on tight, 'cause we're handcuffed and shackled, and I think that mother ran a red light. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh man, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down. Open D, I might as well keep it in open. Everybody's talking about the mess I've been, you're a lot like me. I keep praying while I'm laying in sin, can't they just let me be? And now I'm living in a lion's den, one hand bourbon and the other one gin, and I keep on thinking I'm already dead. I keep on thinking of some wisdom you said. Keep on thinking there's a hole in my head and I'm losing my mind. Oh baby, I'm losing my mind. A dime a dozen, nothing beats loving until you find a heart of gold. I found a woman who could talk the talk, you know her blood ran so cold. The dirtiest heart that I ever did see was a very good copy of the one in me, and I keep on thinking that I'm already dead. And I keep on thinking of some wisdom you said, and I keep on thinking there's a hole in my head and I'm losing my mind. Oh baby, I'm losing my mind. Oh baby, I'm losing. I've never died. Lots of folks have tried and tried. Every time I just grow inside stronger. Well, I've been burned up, dark brown, turned and torn down. Every which highway that I've found, yes, another lonesome road. Well, I've been taught and I hope I've learned. I've been iced out. I've been burned. Every which highway that I've turned, just another lonesome. Every which highway that I've turned, just another lonesome road. Well, I've been burned up, dark brown, turned and torn down. Every which highway that I've found, just another lonesome road. So how about dinner at my place? I'll take off my mask and show you my face. If you think I'm a big disgrace, you can leave any time you choose. Just leave me a lock of your hair so I can sing the blues. Please. I've been burned up, dark brown, turned in, torn down. Every which highway that I've found, just another lonesome road. Every which highway that I've found, play on the lonesome road. This road is long and windy too. Had a really good time with you. Now it's time to follow through and show me to the lonesome road. Here's to you and Mama too. Show me to the lonesome road. And if you ever find your four white walls, I'll see you on the lonesome road. One more song. When I was a young man of 22, years of loneliness more than a few, ready for love at the drop of a hat. I was home for a visit when I saw her go by. Do you remember me, girl? 5 years of polishing shined her complexion to the loveliest girl in the world. Well, it seemed odd to me within 45 minutes she had talked about wanting to live in my world. All I could see was her naivety. 5 years ago, she was a crazy woman. So in love with a crazy woman. So in love with a baby girl. So over the way she moved me so that I didn't know she was a crazy woman. Well, the trip back to Martinsville lasted a lifetime, and we toasted each other with wine. And I could tell that her troubles were more than a few on mine. Well, we opened our lives like we opened a suitcase, and we spilled all our dreams on the floor. And I could tell by the way that she talked to me that she was the loneliest girl in the world. Well, the next few days were like dreams I'd forgotten, and the wedding bells rang in my mind. And I gave her a heart made of gold-colored plaster to be shattered, thrown by the road. I didn't know she was a crazy woman. So in love with a crazy woman. I didn't know she was a crazy girl. Well, she said that a baby was on the horizon, and his name would be Benjamin Creighton. And the next day I found her staring a hole in the wall. When I came home that evening, I found she was gone, and they say that I lost my control. Within all of 5 hours, she changed my direction to the loneliest man in the world. Well, she lied of the baby, and she lied of her story, and she lied about all that she told. And she took off with the golden boy holding his baby on down the road. But he didn't know she was a crazy woman. So in love with a crazy woman. So in love with a baby girl. So confused of the way she used me so. But now I know she was a crazy girl. I fell in love with a crazy girl.
Big hand for Benny Skyn. A true balladeer troubadour. We're going to have a small changeover here, and then Mr. Frank Hudson will be in here shortly. So again, refresh your cooler and refresh your life, and we'll get back to you in a second.